Nice. Mycket. You did not have that down. Well, this whole mic thing did not work out as I wished to. That is very unfortunate. Because I only have one USB-C. Damn. USB, USB. Gosh dang it. That is unfortunate. Here I thought about being a little bit quirky and stuff. Dang it. This YouTube day? No. I'm fixing up the laptop so we can fix the tiki-talker. Again, to begin? What? That is unfortunate. I also need to do this. Give me 2 seconds, people. 2 seconds. Do I need to pause this? There we are. I do need a different filter on this thing, though. Fixed it. Well, fixed and fixed might be a little bit of a rough one. Well, let's see if this goes. Your camera source is heavily obstructed. No, it's not. Shush. There we are. Kind of. Prime, top of the morning. Unfortunately, I went live on TikTok before anything happened. Is mic even okay? God dang it. Wait. How about now? There we go. Sound. Jesus. Malika, I do wake up early. I go live every 5:30 to 10 a.m. every Monday to Friday. And PDL, top of the morning. How y'all doing? So yeah, now we're finally here. And Prime, I was saying while my mic was, what the fuck? Wonky donkey. I did go live on YouTube, so unfortunately you do not get the crown of being first. But Trixie Ghost does. Nice. Very nice. Josie, top of the morning. How you doing? This feels so personal now that the TikTok camera is like this frame. Can't win all the time now, fair enough. Looking like a snack today, sir. Thank you. I showered like 3 days ago. It's bright in the summer night. Easy to get up early. Well, I need to get up at 5 every day to get my muscle medicine. Just wrapped on this week's podcast episode. Lovely. Fuck yeah. How's it going, Aaron? Doing beautifully. Mountain. Good morning. So people ask me anything about witchcraft. Go wild. Up the wall, Curtis. Day has only begun. No problem. How are you today? Still sick. I'm watch too. Pretty lovely. Heck yeah. Am I just not now noticing you have a septum piercing? I guess you just thought I had something on my nose the whole time. How you doing? I'm doing pretty magical, all things considered. Your computer though is hi. I have TikTok on computer. Please calm down. How's everyone been lately, Tiana? Me is sick. My wife is sick. One of the dogs is sick. Other than that, absolutely magical. Thank you for asking. How are you, beautiful? It's been a minute. Will you be on about 4 hours a day? Those are my regular hours. Yeah. I wouldn't bring this whole setup if it weren't for that. Wishing you the best health. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, thank you. Where are you? I don't recognize the background. My mother-in-law's. Where are you from today? Morocco. Luarks? I wouldn't say I do. Indeed. Blink. Hello. Different music too? Is the music even on? Because I can't hear shit. Wait. I can't hear shit. I'm sitting there. There we go. How do I also hear music? You will definitely hear dogs in the background. Are you Irish? Not as far as I know. We're from Morocco today. Use whole make a cleansing for your family. Oh, I just noticed your audio for your voice is a bit clearer than usual. Wow, thank you for telling me my professional mic is bad. Prime, that does not sound great. The weather has been lovely lately where I am. Lucky you. It's just turned freezing fucking cold outside. She really doesn't sound too great. Hopefully it gets better too. Yeah, no. Halloween is ruined. No immune system whatsoever. So yeah, quite the unfortunate thing. Bing, bing, bing. I was hoping to use my mic, but unfortunately this laptop is one of those super cheap ones, so it only has one USB-C outlet, which I need to use for my cameras, and that made me quite sad. I had a whole plan. What's the difference between candomblé and santeria? Santeria is more deity work, and candomblé is more the craft. So that's kind of why it's a different thing. Were you on Håland's boat? Not as far as I know. No, a person decided that I needed some hurt in my shoulder. You get my point? Hurt in your shoulder? Someone beat you up? New to readings? Can you tell me how it works? Everyone does it differently, and everyone believes in different things. So, when it comes to tarot readings, when it comes to clairvoyancy, bones, runes, and everything like that, you read different things. Tarot readings are like you look at the images and you look at the names. Some people know them by the guidebook, and some other people are more like art critics. I'm more of the art critic kind of type thingy. When it comes to clairvoyancy, you kind of deduce what comes in with how they lay out and stuff like that. Bones are kind of the same if you use the clairvoyantic style. On top of that, the belief systems are vastly different for every single reader that you ever come across, such as if it's the universe giving you the card, or if it's deities, gods, spirits, if it's just synchronicity pulling the strings, and so on and so forth. Your card is still very much your card, kind of thing. And the same goes with any type of reading. So yeah, all readings are vastly different depending on the readers. Just realized I've been up all night. God dang it. Dogs are crazy. Not really beat up, but it did get physical at one point. Prime, that sounds shit. Do you play video games? I do play video games. You okay now, though? I hope. Had no contact with past on loved ones. Yes, I do offer mediumship. Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a mediumship session. I only do those in private. You can get either a 30-minute or a 60-minute session. Do not mind the dogs. They are cray-cray. On your way to be okay. That is, honestly, that is so good. Thanks for the explanation. Christine, you're welcome. Can I pet that dog? Trust me, you don't want to right now. Elise, good morning. How you doing? Crazy. Where are we tonight? We are at my mother-in-law's. Samantha, hello. Gonna go to sleep. Tiana, you do so. It could be good. Yes. Amy KH. Hello. How you doing? Why do some spellcasters say that we have to believe the spell is working for it to work? Because that's their belief. It's not deeper than that. There's even atheist casters out there. You can't throw that you need to believe the spell work for it to work. That's like a weak, cheap shot if to say like, oh yeah, it didn't work because you didn't believe it. That's not really it. My necklace came in today. Can I get it down Wednesday? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I just don't. No, I already did that. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Was your dog okay after? Still kind of a rough time drinking water. Is calling Mother Hecate wearing flowers aconite too? Could you please re-English that? I feel like that was not a complete question there. I have a question. Jaya, ask anything about witchcraft. Hope you and fam feeling better, Hellcat. Me too. What's some wisdom that helped change your life? It never hurts asking. Literally. I've been living my life on that rule. Never hurts asking. Worst case scenario, you get a no. Worst case scenario, you get a no. Then you move on. Try again. I mean, fast calling Mother Hecate, make flowers for offerings. Hecate is a Greek and Hellenic deity, so it would most likely make more sense with food. Why some tarot readers say that my ex will come and some say won't? What to believe? The moment you ask the same questions twice, it's just practically gonna be shit. Bro, your house is haunted with jinns. Bro, this is not my house. And also, this is Sweden. And also, no, anyone here living here is not a practitioner. So, Malik, I feel like you're very confused on what is haunted and not. Girl, 3. You're so close. Feels like I can bop your nose through the screen. Do it. Right there. How do you know what deity is best for you? Well, sometimes you don't. Sometimes some deities even trying to contact you, no matter if you like it or not. But yeah, Jaya, what do I do? Don't ask the question again. Honestly, it's as simple as that, because the moment you ask the same question twice, without an event in between that could have changed the outcome, the universe is practically pulling out of its ass. To use protection circles when summoning angels and demons. Well, I regularly only summon angels, but yes, I do. Correct. Norway, the land of the pagan jinns, love it there. Jinns are pagan in general. Like, the word pagan, it used to be a derogatory term back in the 1500s, meaning anything of the false teachings, anything not Christian, practically. So Islam is, pagan by any sense and means. So jinns are already pagan. Norway is not a Muslim country, as far as I know. If anything, it's Christian. And if, secondly to that, I would say Norse, also true. Girlic as in garlic? Ah, close enough. 3 anyway. What happens if you don't use protection circles? You might be attacked, but why would I be attacked? I mean, that's the thing, like, do you want to be protected by the angels, or do you want to be protected by demons? Do you want to be protected from angels or demons, and so on and so forth? Like, what are you protecting from? Like, imagine a protection being more of a built wall. Who are you trying to keep out and in, kind of thing? No, it's atheist as hell. No, it's agnostic as hell. Can you interpret dreams? Yes, but tarot reading, you would need at least 5 therapy sessions to interpret any dream. I can generalize if you want to, but I don't know who you are, what you work with, if you have any partners, if you have any hobbies, interests, traumas, so on and so forth. It's going to be absolute shit interpreting any dreams without any of this information. Interested in working with Hecate, Lilith, and the Morrigan? How do I start? Connect with your female rage. Aren't jinns pre-Islam? I think they absorbed the folklore. Yes, they are pre-Islam, exactly. What is the difference between angels and demons? Depends entirely on who you ask. Angel demons kind of became this confused idea between Vedicism and Zoroastrianism when the Abrahamic religion started. Angels and, well, demons and daemons. Daemons in Vedicism was angels, and demons in Zoroastrianism was demons, and so on and so forth. So they got really confused. When Abrahamic religions like Christianity got created from Zoroastrianism, angels and demons became this idea about good versus bad. And depending on what 24 rites of the Christianity you're following, demons can only be the fallen angels, the 200 angels that fell alongside Lucifer. I couldn't understand your answer. Can you please explain to me again? Jaya, don't ask the question twice. As simple as that. Watching from Space Kitchen. Cool. How many weeks will my hip pain last? You might want to get yourself a live reading from that. Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading. Go back to working with them. I live with a Christian. How do I practice safely? Charlotte, with Hecate, Lilith, and Morgan, by literally just working with them. They're like any other gods and deities. Lilith is not a god, but she can be interpreted as one. Safely doesn't really have to do with it. Liam, oh damn. Shit, I need to shut up now because Liam on TikTok, the absolute incel, told me to shut up. Whatever will I do? What is your beautiful accent? It's bullshit. Okay, your suggestion that I shouldn't ask the same questions to the tarot readers? Yeah. No. Charlotte, thank you for following. Said asking for an answer more than once before. No, blank. Thank you for writing that out. Sorry, joking. Liam, no, you just showcased incel behavior. Bro, you're a horrible person. Which country are you from? We have chosen Morocco today. We choose a new country every day. I love this playlist, right? Bardcore is always for the win, man. Bam, bam, bam. Vibes, right? You can find this playlist in the link in my bio if you go into my Spotify user. My witchcraft queue was filtered. Oh, man, god dang. You don't know the meaning of horrible person, to be honest. No idea. Liam, you see, you just keep proving me right. Hello, good morning, Poe from Philippines. Amen. Blessings today. Cecilia, you have an amazing day. Right, Prime? Horrible name. Only horrible people are named like Liam. Greetings from Western Australia. Western Australia, damn. Out in the middle of the nowhere. Hi. Well, enjoy your life. I'm off, Liam. I hope you get the worst fucking life ever. You're a horrible person. Just so you know. Are you a tarot reader too? I am. Yes. Is Feng Shui real? Yes. Oh, Ice Blue, have you ever tried actually, correcting your interior designs into Feng Shui? It's good shit. Sorry, Prime. Horrible people are named Liam. We learned that today. Liam, you still haven't gone off yet. You said you were off. You're still here, Liam. Thank you. God, I love it. Heck yes, Cecilia. How can I get a reading from you? Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and you can find live readings, private readings, spell work, lessons, books, anything you need from there. Hey, something else? YouTube is getting the beard hair of my cat now. Question, bro. My birthday is June 21st, so I'm a Gemini or Cancer? You should know that. Liam. No, Liam is still in here. I'm off. Sure. I believe in you, Liam. You can leave this. I believe in you. What witchcraft do you specialize in? I'm new. Everything. I'm a major fucking nerd. I'm a polymathical omnist, if you like to Google those two. Capner, good morning. I'm an everything kind of guy. It's okay, Liam. I can help you if you need to leave. Blocked. Boop. There we go. Now he's forced to leave. It's nighttime here? Yeah. That's usually how it is in the Americas. I prayed for a bully to be gone. 9 months later, he died dead. Did I do that? That is a good question. You never know. I'm eating my dinner. Captain, I wish I had food. Yeah. Nice. Thank you. Sri Lanka. Lovely. Lovely. Dang, he couldn't even manage to leave by himself. Weak. Yeah. Well, wish he had some backbone. Does prayer protect from witchcraft? Some prayers do, yeah. But then it also depends on the witchcrafts and spells and blah blah blah. But you get it. It's like walls are great protections, but not necessarily from everything, right? A cannonball would still destroy the wall. Can I get a good vibe push for this last pack, friend? Kamehameha. There we go. Lots of work yesterday. Same. I feel like I've been hit by a freight train. Hey brother, can you join me up? I want to tell you something. Elijah, that is such a fucking scammer thing. And also, fuck you. What is your favorite rune? Jera. For several reasons. Garlic? Perfect. Holy, unusual camera. Hi. Up close and personal. Making some art from a goddess? Ooh, fuck it. What happens on a spiritual level when someone experiences miscarriage? You will have to ask them. I have never experienced that. I will never assume to know. And there aren't any academical studies about it. So, women's studies in general are fucking faulty. How we doing, Virgil? I'm sick, wife is sick, dog is sick. I'm also here sitting for my cats. So, yeah. Oh, I got an update on the classmates issue. Ooh, Prime, do tell. Can you cast a spell and without realizing it, like praying for the death of a bully? You absolutely can, yes. It is well known to happen. Indeed. Evil eye is very common that way. Where am I today? You should definitely look at Google Maps for that. What is evil eye? Evil eye. I mean, if you've ever been a teenager and you walked past a few old people and you got that judgmental feeling and they just look at you like, that's the evil eye. It's bringing you bad luck and stuff like that. You will always stub your toe and shit. You know, it's a hex. So, yeah. Putting you in podcast mode, I woke up with a ophthalmic migraine. That doesn't sound fun. When you use fancy words and shit like that. Goddamn. Like, why? I wanted them to figure that out. Do you have room to do? I mean, wait. Here's one, and here's two. All historically correct. Did it go through? Nope, it did not. When you pass... What? Hey, House. You are currently obstructing YouTube. What's up, dude? When are you available for reading? Anytime. If you want a live reading or a private reading. Private readings, I do have more bookings tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. Today, fully booked. Next. Jesus. Goddamn. What tarot decks have you previously used and why not the AE White tarot deck? Because the Raider White deck never interested me. My absolute favorite one is Arthur Wang's True Black Tarot. By parts, Mountain should be able to, yes. Going to get some rest before another 16 hours with day. Ugh, Marie, do so. Can I go for a live reading? Yeah. Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and you can find any and all live readings there. Have a wonderful day/night. Marie, you have a wonderful day/night. Indeed, Madden, yes. Prime, do some. Although don't mind me, but seeing that the camera angles are absolute shit today, you guys will have to look at me while I blow my nose. And it is very common for people to do their own readings. But the longer you've been doing readings, it's actually well known that you will have difficulties in actually doing those readings because you're too close to the cards and too close to knowing the cards as well as knowing your own situation. So most readers will overread their situation. But yes, it's very well known for people to do their own readings. Carlene, thank you for following, beautiful. Can you please elaborate? On what? Santa Yoda? What you were saying? About blowing my nose? Right? Wendy, tap in the morning. You get my 3-part question? Yes. Will their spells still work? Yes. Honestly, as simple as that. Yes. You don't have to be a believer in the spellcraft. What is most important is the caster, not the client, so to speak. Why do I attract a narcissist? That sounds like a live reading, my guy. Mountain, yeah, in that case, I mean, for the practitioners who say that it won't work because you don't believe, then that won't work because of them. Not because of you. Because they have put in a stopper into their own spellcraft. It's just very unfortunate for them. Thank you, bro. What is the craziest paranormal thing that you have ever seen? And I can never really remember any of that, in all honesty. I feel like people ask me that all the time. You said the cards get to know the owner and then they stop working? No. I said no such thing. The reader gets to know their cards well enough. Like, this goes with any job. The more you do your job, the more you know about the job. So naturally, the more you do tarot cards, the more you know the tarot cards. You know what they mean, you know what they have meant for others, and so on and so forth. You put more meaning into the cards, and you get your interpretation of the cards, and so on and so forth. The moment you read for yourself, you start to overread your situation. You start overthinking. You start over-exaggerating this one single card, even though this card might just be the answer, yes. And then you look at the art, and then it's like, shit, it means this, that, oh, and it's because I did that, and like, it becomes too much. That is mainly for readers who have been doing it for a while. The best readers, I argue, is new readers. People who are just about to pick the thing up. Ask them the good questions, because they are not overreading the situation. And Plague Fox, thank you for following. Hi there. You're my new favorite person. Plague Fox, we're here every single Monday to Friday, 5:30 to 10 a.m. these hours. Specifically, we've been live for 30 minutes now. So if you ever want to pop back in on a Monday or Friday, Monday to Friday, not Monday or Friday, Monday to Friday, then you know where we are. And Plague Fox, thank you for following. Personally, I think if you work with a spirit, it doesn't work entirely on belief. I think belief can affect the outcome, though. You're not wrong. Hi, Queernark. How can I protect myself from the remote viewers, please? Do tinfoil hats work? For some. I think belief can be significant. I mean, it does help, for sure. Casey, top of the morning. And vibing, top of the morning. Welcome back, Game Beautiful. Ice Blue, Hereditary. Love Hereditary. Amazing movie. You attract narcissists because you're either a kind person or a timid person, and they can see that they might be able to take advantage of you. I feel like that is blaming something that is not entirely true. Narcissists come to you because narcissists are narcissists. Don't blame yourself for literally anything of their bullshit. Casey and caught my attention as that is one of my names I use. Where's your view of your desk? Has the TikTok been telling you off? No, Casey, we moved on to my mother-in-law's, so I only have one camera. Has some repetitive visions about a certain later on they came true. Does it mean that I have psychic abilities or something? No, but it could well mean that you have déjà vu. 95% of the humanity has that. It just people forget about dreams and or they scoff it off as a dream. What if they don't put a stopper, but that's what they believe, and that's a stopper, wouldn't you say? Person told me today that I should give them my tarot deck because they know more than me. Blocks, asshat. I'd grip your hair, bro. Jesus, buy me dinner first. God. How are you today, Milla? Magical. How are you, Milla? Wasn't it a dream, sir? In that case, it would be vision. So yeah. Is my past mother with me, and is she watching after me? And take vid. If you want to, you can either get yourself a live reading or a private mediumship, so you can actually get some communications in. So go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself any of those. What books do you study? All of them. No. I'm a nerd. What's going on? We talk a lot about witchcraft, and hopefully it's half as entertaining as I hope it is. What are you up to? Talking about witchcraft. Hopefully it's half as entertaining as I hope it is. My boss hasn't let me work since last week, but then today of not letting me work, he lost the contract to work until August. Lol, loser. Happy birthday tomorrow? Happy birthday, mother. Fuck yeah. Well, can I request an energy read on my man's feelings and thoughts for me yesterday and today, please? An energy read. Yes, Cuban. And have you seen and read the book? Like, you know, the book. So no cards, no nothing, Mountain? Is that what you're asking for? Happy birthday. Whoever said that, happy birthday to whoever said that. What does the Judgment Tarot card mean? It means that it's your time to pass on judgment, if it is an upright. Use the tools that you think is best. Let's see what fun stuff we can find in here. Your experience, can other people's intentions work against yours? I mean, always. That's why I put a stop to that. Anyway, Mountain, ask again. Oh, snap. You do readings? Yes. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and you can find live readings, private readings, witchcraft lessons, books on witchcraft, spell work, mediumship, memberships. There's a lot in there. Fun stuff. It is fun stuff. I'm due to have a surgery on my birthday. I'm not feeling good about it. Carmen, change your perspective. It's a mental game. Bro, morning, bro. Bro. Any tips on chaos magic? Or general tip on magic? General tip on chaos magic would be go back to the 1990s. They actually had rules, clarifications, and shit like that. Chaos magic, as it is since 2010s, is chuck things in a fucking bucket and then chuck that fucking bucket in the general direction and hoping for the best. There's no rules, there's no tips or anything like that. Chaos magic back in the good old days actually were something closer to quantum physics, where you tried to explain synchronicity, where you tried to explain the strings of the universe. Cannot people's energy interfere with what you do? Sorry, I'm new here. Not necessarily what I do. What are my man's feelings and thoughts towards me since yesterday and today? He is trying to get a positive perspective on the whole thing. But yeah, he definitely wants to destroy whatever you have. Nika, fucking behave, will ya? Dogs are creepy. Nika. I know people do that in Wicca. They don't talk about spells with other people. Personally, that is literally the only thing Wiccan people do. They talk about their spells and try to correct everyone else, John. That is why the moment you Google witchcraft, it's Wiccan. They can't shut up about their fucking spellcraft, and they confuse so many beginners with that shit. Decided going to learn witchcraft. Woo, woo! Fuck yeah, madam. Unless we want to destroy what we have. Oof, oh, okay. Yeah, John. Wicca is the most prominent fucking craft in the world right now. Google and Reddit is absolutely fucked with Wiccan crafts. Like, literally just saying that this is the only answer. On top of that, they don't care for your craft. Like, the moment you ask anyone, and this goes for anyone watching here, anyone who asks, hey, can you give me a tip? Hey, can you give me a good reference book and everything like that? The moment they answer like that, yes, do this, do that. Do protections first, do the threefold, blah, blah, blah. At that point, you know it's a big red flag when they answer straight away. The moment they ask, do you have a craft already so we can answer from that? You know that they know their stuff. Otherwise, most likely a Wiccan. Most likely, I'm not saying that it is a Wiccan, but it's most likely Wiccan. When they're too proud of their own answer to force their practice upon you rather than the opposite, trying to help you in your craft. How do you know if someone has potential to become a witch? Anyone and everyone has potential to become a witch. Why do they want to destroy whatever you have? Because they feel like they're lying to themselves. Maybe for not paying me for what I'm worth. Most likely. I heard of Wiccan. You're saying it's mainstream garbage. It is mainstream garbage. It is cultural Grand Theft Auto. No, like, it's the most cultural theft that anyone has ever done. Wiccan is one of the youngest crafts out there. It was created by Gerald Gardner back in the 1950s, popularized in 1970s when it became an open practice in Britain. What tarot deck did your grandmother use? No clue. Clarify, please. And it feels like they're lying to themselves. You know, it can be anything about, oh yeah, I love this food. And then like years later, like, fuck, well, I don't know why I've said that. I don't believe in karma, the threefold law. You do it, you get it. Exactly. The threefold law is very wicked. The karma thing is a Brahmanic. It's India. Well, my hubby's got Wiccan relatives. Oi, fun. Yeah, now you know that all they do is grand theft when it comes to practices. I'm not ever gonna neglect anyone who is Wiccan. If you find that fits you, your craft, and the cogwheels that works for you and your world and universe, I'm really happy that you found it. All I'm saying is that there are better alternatives. But I will never argue. It's the same with Christians, Islams, Buddhists. Everyone find their religions, their beliefs, their practice, their craft through various means. Who am I to ever argue Wiccan craft? I'm just saying that the creation of Wiccan could have helped so many more if it just did not happen. Gonna try and get some sleep. Love you, man. Remember that you are worthy and I'm proud of you. Prime, no, you. Not saying someone else's can't be Wiccan. Of course, exactly. Nika, Nix, what? So many names. So many cats, so many dogs. This is a zoo, man. Marie, good morning. How are we doing? Cat and dogs are great. Doing all right. How you be? I'm sick. Wife is sick. Dog is sick. Kind of dog you have? I have 2 papillons. Been doing as a tree. Found Brucha in there. Damn. Nika! Shh! Nika jumps one of the cats way too often. The Arthur Wang's Tarot deck were released in 2017. What deck did you study from a young age till 2017? No clue, man. I think it was a regular white one. I think I stole my mom's. Coven, thank you and good evening. Will he succeed in sabotaging our relationship? Oof. Can I ask you a question since you are with your tarot cards? Of course. Go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading in that case. Will he succeed? Yes. Yes, he will. Santa Muerte came forward was due to Bruja. Not impossible, though, would you say? The views change have to do with TikToks? No, it has to do that I'm at my mother-in-law's and I'm on my laptop. I actually do things to break us up. It looks like it. It sounds my dog is there. No, that's the cat. You're saying that is one of the most bitter little ladies I've ever met. What is your main craft? Did the voice help you in the start or in the way? The voice. I've never had the voice. And I'm an omnis, so I do everything. Anything I'm allowed to. And this sabotage be permanent. Bitter cat, yes. The moment there's movement in here, she's got like, no, not on my turf. Are you single? For you, baby? I can be. It will not. With the Six of Swords reversed, it's going to be a revisit into the past. Fun. Would we not be together as a couple? Can I ask you a question now that you're with your tarot cards? And Jaya, told you, go into my profile, click the link in my bio and find yourself a live reading. You see, Mountain here and KC on TikTok have memberships so they can get 1 to infinite questions every single live. And I'm live Monday to Friday, so you might want to consider that if you want to. Are we not going to be a couple? Are we not going to be a couple? I hate double negatives. They're not gonna be not a couple. You're welcome. I just saw a spell you posted for me. Was that the money spell or did spell you did or was that something else? That was the good luck one, Dylan. It was a while back, but I finally posted it. Bye for now. See you soon. Blake, you have a great day. And have the day that you deserve. I must swipe a brownie. I'll be back. I just want a brownie. Nika, stop eating ass, man. What is sage used for in witchcraft? Cleansing, most of the times. It's a Native American practice, after all. Sage can be used for an amazing fucking tea as well. Tavogs, hey. Have you heard of servitors? Yes. I created, after all. My hubs had to sage our house twice. That sounds absolutely horrendous if you're asthmatic. How bad will the injury be when they get in there? I honestly have a bad feeling. Ooh. Ow. Whatever you like it to be. With the High Priestess. You are beautiful. Thank you. Locally grown. We'll be a couple still next 2 months. Next 4 months? Next 2 months? Trying to avoid breaking up at the very least within 2 months. In 4 months? No. In theory, do young children turn their stuffed animals into servitors without knowing? Yes. Servitors and or familiars, yes. My son has an imaginary friend now named Alex. Should I be worried? No, not necessarily. Everyone has imaginary friends as children. Not everyone, but the majority of them. Are my posts showing? Marie? No. Are we a couple now? Yes, still trying to, stop it. Best channel, thank you. Whew. Can I drink my tea? I can. Nice. By the way, have you looked into the Dark Gods Oracle deck? Maybe add it to a wish list. The thing is, I don't really do the wish list anymore. Wild imagination kids have. Yes, that is usually why they're more receptive. That's why we go to school at an early age, because we aren't that receptive. Marie, it's not going well now, is it? Mila, you have the day that you deserve. DNA provides definite proof that Neanderthals exist, correct. In 2010, mapped Neanderthal genome revealing that they are distinct ancient human relatives. What? Is this news to you? It's important to me to know that that is not news. Did you know that the Neanderthal genome is still active in the human genome today? Homo erectus and Homo sapiens and Homo sapiens sapiens. Homo sapiens sapiens does have the genome of Neanderthals for people who are way more hairless than other people. What would you do if you win 100 million euros? I would donate the majority of that. I don't need that type of amount. Mountain, don't you have that type of membership? Marie, the thing is, I'm using that phone, so I can't go into TikTok, sorry. I'm unable to find the live channel link for reading. I wonder if I can text it myself. I can't text on YouTube, that's shit. Nope, okay. God dang it. Well, heck. Yeah, Marie. I don't know what the fuck is the problem. I do readings today? I always do readings. Always. Mountain, no, you're not repetitive. No, I can't sleep. Shit. Well, welcome back. Can I ask my question here? Jai, yes. The moment you get a live reading. Or if you want to ask about witchcraft, it's free. Consider this a free consultation. I'm here, I think. Marie? Fair. Will we spend the time physically together before July 2026 ends? No, you will not. Can I ask now? Jaya, yes, the moment you get yourself a live reading. Like 12, what is coming towards Anvesha Sarkar? Anvesha, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live or private reading if you want that answered. Briaga, hey, how you doing? Jackpot, Mark? Me? Stop it. I'm just gonna take that as a compliment, to be honest. Will I get a job? Reen, get yourself a live reading from my profile. Click the thing up there into my profile. Click the link in my bio and get yourself a private or live reading. Hello, baby. Marisa, top of the morning. Last question: best tarot spreads in your opinion? The one where you use cards. Just now you told me about the free session. What? Who told you about free? This is my full-time job, my guy. Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading, as I've been saying to Jaya the whole time. Watch a plan for sewing. Well, we can definitely do that if you want to. Had to. Hey there, Lord.Cairnmark. My husband and I did a reading on ourselves. The cards were wild. We both got the same card, Three of Cups. We have always wanted to make a book series together. And then you got Three of Cards? Fuck yeah. Do it, man. Heck yeah. That's actually really cool. I like that. Alice. That is definitely a name, user 81. I'm a writer. He's an illustrator. Oh, what a combo, man. What a combo. Do it. I'm his heart and mind. Does he think we are still girlfriend and boyfriend now? I have started following you. Thank you, Jaya. Nix, stop being so fucking bitter, man. You could definitely be... No, I could not, man. It's highly situational. Imagine going up there on stage and no one does something and I can't bully them. That's not necessarily a fun way of doing comedy, but you get it. Like, I need situation. I need to be prompted, man. No, Mountain. Oof. We'll ask questions when you are doing a live reading on your YouTube channel. I always do live readings on YouTube channels. So go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Or a membership. Marie, could you help me out and go over to YouTube and post a Linktree link, please? Thank you, Marie. And Jay, if you want yourself a live reading, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live reading there. Or, seeing that you want a romantic reconciliation, I do offer spell work if you are interested in love spells. I did, Mountain. Yes, but I feel like I do not have energy for that shit. But if you think not, then, well, I guess no. I think I'm funny as fuck, but I don't know if I, like, you need material for, you know, getting up on stage. I feel like I would be so fucking stiff and awkward. I have no problems in talking in front of thousands of people, but you need to be prepped for that shit, and I don't like to prep, so there's that. Aiden, top of the morning, brother. Top of the morning. Ray, welcome back in, you beautiful being. How you doing, beautiful? And Aiden, thank you for linking. You in a different room? I'm in a different house. You are very kind, man. You give me my elder brother vibes. Fuck yeah. You remember me? Ray, of course. I'll try to. There you go, Jaya. That's the link that Marie posted there. See, there's long hair here. We've got to take the dog out. Aaron, you have a great day. I asked about my current job and as well bad news. I can't even remember. Then he did another reading and we got the world and 2 other cards that I can't remember at the moment. To all fairy folk, fuck yes. Hyped about that shit. That sounds like a good book already. Meant to be. Is there a certain paganism or religion you align yourself more with? I mean, saying pagan, are you sure? Is there any type of religion not Christian that you align yourself with? It's practically what you're saying, and any other religion. So you add Christianity into it again. Not necessarily align myself with, but Hermeticism has always pulled me a little bit extra. Thank you, Katie. Thank you. Did I tell you I have a spiritual gift? I think you did, actually. You bring a pendulum? Can we use that? I did not bring my pendulum, no. Lelaine? Hello. Nix, for fuck's sake, stop being so bitter. You feeling any better? Absolutely fucking not. Hydration shake? It's cool. I'm in both. Thank you, Marie. Good to see you again. Curious, your thoughts on deities being representation of elements of physical world, like for example, what if a deity is in reality iron or something? Moonhide, that is literally how religion came to be and how deities became to be. Nika! So, if you were to look at all the religions, one of the most prominent ones, Hermeticism and Hellenism, it is highly observatory. You know what the sun was. You knew when the new day grew and so on and so forth. You observed the surroundings around you. The new day is a lily pad. The sun was the scarab and a dove. The west wind was a hawk because it caught the wind and so on and so forth. Most religions are based on observatory and empirical studies. Then they later on embodied that into shapes and humanoids and animals to make sense of those observatory studies. So you are definitely onto something that people were onto just about 37,000 years ago. Correct. Many that are attached to me. That usually happens, yeah. You have any advice on things to look into early? Do you have any advice on things to look into early into witchcraft? Well, get up early in the morning. That way you start early with witchcraft. Yeah. They did ask how to start early with witchcraft. Blessed be, Kaka. Blessed be to you. Marvin, thank you. I love witchcraft, but my crush doesn't believe in it. They don't need to believe in it. It's still a cool topic. Also, I appreciate the check in on your story, like last week. And I can't say that I remember, but thank you. Danielle, top of the morning. How long are you there for? Thursday. I will need to go home tomorrow though because of the amount of spells and readings I need to do. Can't do all of that from here. Do you think a spiritual, me, and a Baptist, crush, would be compatible. Absolutely. Absolutely. Is the Illuminate real? Also, are Masons real? Masons are real and Illuminati is real. Yes, they are well documented people. Danielle, good luck. Babin, you have a great day. And Santa, Master, will Mr. Mugen decide to appoint me for the cruise ship job? User 90, if you want to get yourself a live reading, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading from there, okay? What is the thing you use most in witchcraft, like herbs or anything? My brain. Creativity. Witchcraft becomes so much more powerful the more creative you are. It was such a nice tarot reader last night, and she told me so much, and she basically found out about my family issues without me telling her. That's usually how readers do it, huh? A request that my thyroid is checked. Healthy. Found out my sister-in-law is preggo after months of protections from me. I have mixed feelings now. Why mixed feelings? Are you sad that you're not pregnant in hand? We can fix that. Sorry. Ray, Danielle might want to answer that. Good luck, Danielle. Health issues can be stressful. Yes, they can. Well, I guess I was hoping. Spam. Fair enough, fair enough. You got any tattoos in mind? Several. Thank you very much. I need to fill in this, though, with a little bit more spellcraft. So alongside the dragon, there's going to be words and shit. So yeah. Ice Blue, you have a great sleep. Yeah. On top of that, Sriyant would be quite nice to have as the two. I do have a little bit of space right back here. I want this filled in with the Sriyant. That would be quite nice. Where on my body should I get my sigil that you created for me? Left arm or left leg? Willingness, height. Thank you for following, beautiful. Left arm, forearm, yes. Got it. Thank you. Marie, you're welcome. Calm down, will you? Dogs, man. It's getting bright now. Irene, good morning. Such a fair reasoning, though. While you're there anyway, you know. Would I confuse it? Thank you, Jesus Christ. Ugh. What time is it for you right now? 6:40. What are you doing, brother? Sitting here, talking about witchcraft, doing a few readings. Hopefully I'm being entertaining enough. Why do I feel like you play bass in the melodic death metal band? I haven't played instruments for at least 5 years now. You're the best. Thank you, Tabax. And please have a word of encouragement. Lily B, it will turn out great. You don't really have a choice. You will survive. You don't really have a choice. Isaac, how are you? I'm doing absolutely magical besides being very, 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 very sick. Thank you very much. Lily B, welcome. You're a joker. Nice to see you in social media. Thank you. As I said, hopefully I'm entertaining enough as well. It's just nice to be on social media and don't necessarily need to be filtered at all times. I don't need to pretend to be someone I'm not. I do not know who those are, Mid Thunder. We all appreciate you. Thank you, Aiden. It broke my heart. Oh, Marie, look at you being professional on YouTube and TikTok. Damn. Richie Horton? Those are definitely names, Mid. Where are you? I'm at my mother-in-law's. Ray? Missed opportunity, man. Plastic Man? Yeah, that didn't make much sense to me. That sounds like a DC character rather than a Marvel. No, wait, that's Rubber Man, I think. If you could choose any flower for your funeral, what would it be? A heather. IDM. What is IDM, Mid Thunder? You're throwing words at me like I'm stupid here. And I might be. That is not my world. You look like someone I'd be related to, and that unsettles me. Hi, cousin. Sup, cousin. Sup, cuz? How is the spine specialist appointment going to go Wednesday? Will they find more issues? Do you like techno? I listen to music. I don't necessarily go with genres. I listen to everything. Not dansband though. Ugh. Or Pink Elephant. It's just weird shit. It will be okay. With the Ace of Swords, it will definitely be okay, Murray. Definitely be okay. You look like narrator from The Boys. Narrator. Can't say I recognize him. Oh, you're just a pub boppy. No, I don't like pubs, man. I listen to everything. I was about to turn on music, but fuck it, I don't need to prove anything. Ugh, I hate that mentality. What does that flower look like? Imagine a star exploding in purple. I'll Google it when I get time over, if that's okay, right? Genius, or Heineken? Neither. I like Tranquillo. Or that brown ale, the one with the castle. How are you, Isaacs? Sick. Sick, bro. Tequila or scotch? Scotch. You're American? Lagavulin. Or Lafroig. Da. Ray, tell him hi back. We're down on 9 people on TikTok. Damn. I knew that coming here would be absolutely horrendous. Marie, scotch for sure. It's not necessarily about scotch. I just really like smoky whiskey. It just so happens that Lagavulin and Lafroig is Scottish. So, yeah. Water or soda? Water. Can I ask that the elf is true creatures or not only in the film? No, they are Norse. Also true. Swedish, Norwegian, Danish, Icelandic, Finnish, Faroe. So, Lord of the Rings, all in all, orcs, dwarves, the dragons, Gandalf, the elves, hobbits, all of that is Norse. Also true. Now you know. Right, do so. Cocaine or ecstasy? Never tried either. I'm allergic, so yeah, no. A lot of Lord of the Rings is based off Norse. All of Lord of the Rings is based off of Norse. The only thing unique with Lord of the Rings is that Tolkien created a new written language. Not a spoken language, but written language. He made it written, though, which is quite cool. Very interesting, right? My mom says, Ray, say hi back, man. And I hope that she gets the best day that she deserves. I don't know why it's held for review, though. That's kind of weird. You're a humble person and sweet. Handsome guy. Thank you, Irene. Locally grown. I was getting attacked by mosquitoes. Ugh, Alberta is horrible for them right now. For them or for you? Yeah. The songs at Harvest, no clue, because these are royalty free, made bardcore, so I wouldn't know. Will France win against Spain? Most likely. France is pretty good at what they do, I hear. Alberta is just a horrible place for people. If you were described by a D&D class, what class would it be? That is a pretty good one. Wizard would be the closest thing to it. Level 15 wizard. Level 15 wizard, 3 levels in sorcery. Nah. 10 levels in wizard, 5 levels in sorcery, 2 levels in warlock. and the rest in Bard. I listened towards some Viking music from an artist, but I forgot the band name. There are so many Viking artists out there now. Bindruna and Heilung are usually the bigger prominence creators out there. The dogs have finally calmed down, people. Fucking finally. Hope you're doing well. Nedmore, I'm really sick. My wife is too. It's not fun. Gonna send you Lily, Joyful Spirit, and James for you to be protected this week. They are a young teen couple. Ray, do not. That's like forcing spirits and beings and anything into a paper shredder. Not recommended for anyone that you hold dear. You excited for the new Odyssey movie? No, not really. It's not so much that I'm not hyped about it. I'm always hyped. The more myth we get, I'm not entirely sure that they got it mythically correct. Are we to see sirens? Are we to see Scylla? Are we to see Athena? Are we to see Persephone, the Oracle in the underworld? Like, are they, you know, have you ever watched Epic the Musical? Aiden, you can't watch Epic the Musical. You can listen to Epic the Musical. It's not something that you watch. It's just music and not necessarily a show or theater just yet. But yeah, I'm not sure that they, you know, put that amount of energy into the Odyssey, to be honest. And secondly, they don't have a single fucking Greek actor in there. Not a single Greek touched that shit. They do have some animation for it, though. Yeah, but the music is absolutely mighty fine, even though he did a lot of it wrong. Have you heard of Omnia? I do recognize it. A small bell ringing in the back of my head. No, I don't know that. They kind of volunteered. The Greeks? Sorry, you're saying. I'm struggling myself, although I'm more depressed, listless, and tired. The more I hear you, man. I say Persephone. Is there a right or wrong way? Aaron, there is never a right or wrong way on how you pronounce it. Ever. If anyone ever corrects you, you say, oh, lovely. So you pronounce Japan as Nihon. Because Japan's name is Nihon. Sweden's name is Sverige. Norway's name is Norge. Is there ever going to be a correct way? So yeah. How do I do a protection spell? What kind? For example, my name, Love, is pronounced in Swedish, Love. So now you know. There will never be a correct way. Ever. People trying to correct you are asshats. What gauge size is that? 10. Mental and emotional. I would also go for bind runes in that case. I do not have pen and paper. But, Ray, get yourself a pen and paper and I will describe it for you. If you throw a rock salt on the floor, isn't a bad luck or not? That has nothing to do about it. If anything, it's more about being protected. Bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Good music though today. It's true. People get hung up on pronunciation and proper this and that. It's BS. Well, it's one thing if you are native speaker and you feel like you need to correct, obviously. My wife is a grammar Nazi like no fucking other, but like she knows the Swedish language. It's absolutely insane. Are you a Viking? No, Vikings died out in the 1500s. I don't rape or pillage. Thank you. Why Lord, if you don't mind me asking? Because I own land in Scotland. Kind of goes on the law at that point. Where did the black cat waking by you as a bad omen start from? Walking by you as a bad omen. It started in Wales. Welsh. It started in Wales when the Christian belief kind of came by and they noticed that the Welsh were really big in witchcraft. So yeah. Fair play? Honestly, fair play, yeah. I used to throw salt over my left shoulder. They say it's good luck, apparently. It's not necessarily about good luck, but it's about correcting a path, which could mean good luck in extension. It's kind of like a paraphrasing, a little bit. Where my dad's family started around 700 AD. Fair. Okay, explain slow, because I'm a slow writer. So let's take, YouTube is over here. So this screen right here, okay? This is where I'm gonna draw with my finger. So make a big cross. Tell me when you're done then. I took my first med at 5 a.m. It should wait to 9 a.m. But I kinda want to take it on now. Virgil, don't. Hey. Like an X? Like an X, yes. X. Whoop, whoop. But the pain, Virgil, I know. Go to sleep. It will help. Done. So now that you have an X, like so, connect the two sides, the right and the left side, with walls. Hello, Lord.Cairnmark. Do you have any messages for me? A little whittle. Go into my profile, click the thing on my bio, and get yourself a live reading for that. They says that demons or witch, also angel, they are handsome too or pretty. Correct. What should I do to make my tarot decks feel more like mine and feel more in tune with it? Everyone does it differently. I'm just going to answer right here. So now that you have the walls and the eggs, make a big line through it. And just through the middle. So some people sleep with the tarot card underneath your pillow, next to you on the nightstand. Some people cleanse it. Some people need to work hours on end with them. Some people need, like, everyone does it differently. My best tip is to literally just do more readings. You need more hours behind the wheel kind of thing. You know, when you learn to drive, you need to get to know the car. You spend more time with it. Literally, it's like any friendship. Spend more time with them and then you know them more. Done. Now, make a little arrow at the very top and bottom of that line. One pointing down, one pointing up. I'll try that. Do so. Do so. As I said, everyone does it differently. You hear me? Bing, bing. Do you believe in they have a ghost month? Some countries do. Yes. And done. Now, at the very middle of this, at the very core of the X, okay, make a standing square, like a Playing cards a diamond. Little sisters motherboard all who tarot decks because they were black magic and satanic. Absolutely narrow-minded incel behavior. Right in the middle, right in the middle. Like it's almost framing the very middle of all the crossings. It's 3-sip time. We are not many people in now, Marie. How many people are ready and wants to do a 3-sip reading? Or 3-sip blessing? Done. And Ray, there you got a protection for mental energies. You're welcome. Fine then. Put that right there. Left or right side, you choose. Katie is ready, goddamn. Okay, so we got 3 people ready for a 3-sip blessing, I suppose. 4 people. 5 people. Okay, fine. We're doing the 3-sip blessing, people. We're switching over to some nicer, calmer music. Gotta take coffee anyway? Fair enough. So, to put it on my body or no? Yes, preferably here. But you can put it here. So people, for those who are ready, close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And let your shoulders close. Close, loose. What? And so for the next 10 minutes, allow yourself to feel, breathe, and exist for just a moment. So let's take the first sip. With that sip, just know that there are things in life that blocks you from where you want to be. Where you could have been, where you should have been, and so on and so forth. Other things just doesn't serve you, and other things just doesn't help. Sometimes these things can be feelings and emotions. Like anger, sadness, anxiety. For me personally, it's about my bar. I know that my wife is already sick. I can't really help her much with that. I'm going to help and support her in all the things I can do. But it's going to be a rough week. And I just know it, seeing that I'm going to be here. It's going to be difficult paying my bills, and it's going to be difficult getting food for me. So, if you are like me and you're feeling feelings like these, observe them. Know that they exist. And tell them, thank you for being there, and thank you for telling me, but you are not helpful right now. So I will focus on the things that will help. After that, you can put these feelings to the side, destroy them or shoot them away. Just don't neglect that they exist. You see, feelings are important. Feelings are there to support you, help you, tell you about the future, help you plan for you, help you ground. So don't neglect that they ever existed. Besides emotions and feelings, these things can be objects and events, like quitting smoking or vaping, for example, or going on a flight when you're deadly afraid of flying. And just like the emotions, observe them, know that they exist, and tell them thank you for being there, but you are not happy right now, so I will focus on the thing that does help. Lastly, these things can be people. And some fuckers are just there to destroy whatever you have. Some people are meant to block you from getting what you want. Some people you literally just don't want to share your success, and some people you just don't like. Sometimes that can also be you. And we'd like you to observe that they do exist. People are people, after all. And if you feel like one person is maybe a little bit a step above the rest, ask yourself, why the fuck did I allow this to happen? How did I allow a person like this into my life? And if that person is you, yourself, ask yourself, what can I do to change? What can I do to actually support the goals that I have? You may have heard a lot of stuff that blocks you and shit that doesn't serve and shit that doesn't help. But I do also hope that you noted that the solutions to most of these problems are you. You get to choose what to do with any of this. You have the power to prevail and overcome literally anything, just like you have up until this very second. You're an amazing person and you deserve the fucking world, and that's the bare minimum I'm talking about. The world is the bare minimum for you, your well-being, your goals, your achievements. Start fucking acting like it. Take a deep breath. Let your shoulders go. And let's take the second sip. With that sip, you just know that the world will always move. The world will always change. It's like observing the world from an open window. You can see the cars go by, people living their lives. The wind blow and the leaves catch on. Just like you are living your life right now, someone else is living theirs. Everyone and everything is always a part of that flow, that change, that event. The true constant is change. You're already a part of that flow, so rather than fighting this flow, you might want to step into it, take control of it, give it directives for once. Tell it where you want to go, or start observing where all your paths lead, so you can make the choice that best interests you. See, this change can also be synonymous to time. Time will always happen. Time and change will always happen. Those are the true constants. The magical part here is you get to choose what to do with your time. Every second, every hour, every day, every month, every year. The question is, have you actually been doing those choices actively, or have you just gone with the flow? You can't save 5 minutes for later and use it and pocket it. You need to use it right now. Just like you are using it right now. Time is so precious and so magical, and what's even more magical is you get to fucking choose what to do with it. So hone your craft, practice that art, get better at what you do, and start focusing on your goals. Start choosing every step of the way so that it's a step towards your goals, your dreams. And take a deep breath. And let your shoulders go. And let's take the third and last sip. And bless yourself. Bless your day. And bless the fucking cup. Skål. Hope you enjoyed. If you're new here, we do this every single day, Monday to Friday, this specific hour. Your voice is like listening to a bass note with chimes slowly blowing in the wind while a river slowly flows towards north. That was so fucking poetic. North, you say? I'm an African river. Cool. Thank you. God bless. Irene, you're welcome. As I said, we do this every single day. If you're interested, pop back in. Highly suggest to you all to come back as much as possible. Heck yeah. Where are you from? We have chosen Morocco. We changed the country every single day. I like writing poems, Ray. I can tell. It was beautiful. Night, night. Aaron, you have a great sleep. Ever thought about selling that shit, Ray? Make a compilation. What kind of plan could I ask? Help for my migraine. Roasted dandelion root. Wish I could, but people like to take advantage of your ideas. Ray, that will never get you anywhere. That type of mentality. Masha did a thing. I'm a bit fucking stressed about this thing. Roast, did you say? Roasted dandelion root. Thank you, Masha. It helps more to my mentality than you think. How do I sell my soul? Send me a DM. We can do it together. And I've already told you there's 5 fires. I still haven't seen a DM. Can we ask some questions struggling with love? Sandra, if you want to, go into my profile. Click the thing in my bio and get yourself a live reading. Or if you do have several questions, I do urge you to get a private reading. That way you and I can sit privately and you can ask anything that your heart needs to ask. Anything. And Ray, how old are you? I sold my soul for a Klondike bar. Classic. Got you this time? 5 fires? Good. Used to have some, and I don't anymore. Hermes, it's not even close to go out time. I'm a teen, 16. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, you might want to start stepping up for yourself there, Ray, and start maybe not blaming your grandparents or parents. You are your own person. Can you not choose your traits? And Ray, no. Age, I feel like usually doesn't really have much to do about it. When, like, my wife is the most annoying person I know when I say this, like, oh yeah, it's thanks to my mom. And she's like, you're a grown ass man. You get to choose how you feel and act. And I'm like, fuck, damn, you're right. She's a therapist. So yeah, Ray, what's stopping you from being a 16-year-old to choose how you feel and act? And Morse, yes, it is fairly new. We are at my mother-in-law's. Also, Marie did a thing. Marie, thank you. Oh God, I need to change the fucking music. I will cry. At your mother's? Oh fuck no. Jesus Christ. I'll be laying in a ditch before that happens because she will have made that happen. Nika. Smell like Teen Spirit. That sounds like a good song. Fuck's sake. Shush. If I had money, I would buy a reading and got a ticket to pay off. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. So yeah, Ray. What's stopping you from changing that mindset? And Ray, if you want to get help in actually pushing your poems, send me a DM. Go over to TikTok and send me a text. And let's see what we can do about that. I guess I'll be drinking an insane amount of coffee. Virgil, woo! Doesn't that sound like fun? Make sure that you use the coffee grounds in the shower as well. I'm not allowed TikTok. Ray, send me a text message on my website. Nikki, for fuck's sake. Shush. Nee. Instagram? Not allowed? Okay. But my website, you're allowed to be on the browsers, right? The dog sounds upset. No, the dog wants attention. A Snapchat and a YouTube channel. I do have Snapchat, but good God, I don't use that yet. Lord.Cairnmark, if you want to look me up. Filter it 1,000 times to really get the caffeine. Oh, goddamn. That sounds absolutely fucking nasty, man. And also, Ninetales top of the morning. How you doing, beautiful? Blessings to everyone. Thank you, Lord.Cairnmark. I had to pause the video to brush my teeth. Fair enough, Katie. Good fucking song. I'm back. Gonna try sending you a text through your web. Do so. Boil a bunch of coffee into a concentrated sludge and drink the sludge. Do it, Virgil, says Morse Omnium on YouTube. I guess one of those thick goop kind of things. Really nice. I agree with Marie, who sent one of those kind of emojis. Nika. Can't wait for December eggnog. Sounds good right now. Never tried. This was my last event for the day, technically the start of Tuesday, but I am going to bed very soon. Tis the end of my days. Back and too broke to send says, no, you don't need to. You can send a message. You don't have to tip. Ray. You can send a message on the website. Hey, wouldn't be a chaos wish if I... Indeed, Virgil. Indeed. Haha, I blocked before you, Marie. Lol. Now, I do have some ideas that I don't know if I've ever talked about. I have been thinking about it. So I've been using another user to kind of side moderate if no one is truly in of my moderators on odd hours and stuff like that. But I'm thinking about making that a gamer and fitness kind of channel. If people are interested in that, I'm going to connect some fun stuff to that shit and play some few games on that Tiki-Talker. If people are interested in watching that, would you guys like to have notifications from that user when that goes live on Discord? Seeing that we're like 5 people in here. Wildly enough, there's more people on YouTube than there is on TikTok right now. That's insane to me. Fight me in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I will fucking not, man. That sounds like a fucking threat. Replays. To what extent are family influences shaping my man's feeling and decisions? Oh my god, a new record. Mental. Woo! I'm going to have you on Discord. Katie, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and you can join the coven from there if you like to. It is a threat. Oh god, I knew it. Then no, I will not fight you there, no. Empress? No, not a lot. This is all about self-care, so it doesn't really have an amazing, great influence. So don't worry about it. Come on. Oh, Jesus. You happy now? You happy? When are you coming to Mexico? Well, whenever you pay for my ticket, my guy. What kind of dog is that? It's a papillon, because of the big ears. You happy now? She's grown so much. You think so, Nightel? Because like we can't see any kind of growth whatsoever. At all. That's a hellhound if I've ever seen one, right? Thank you. No. Dang it. You are a little bit of a hellhound. Do you speak to loved ones? I do. If you do want a mediumship session, go into my profile, click the link in my bio. If you scroll up a little bit, Marie have also posted the link. But you can find private mediumship sessions. They are either 30 minutes or 60 minutes long. You decide which one is most befitting for you. My son has Down syndrome and he can't work at IKEA, so he cries every night, what is my future? Well, IKEA, you're wrong about IKEA. He can absolutely work there. Like they have great, amazing deals for people who have any type of diagnostics. IKEA is an amazing place, man. I feel like you are wrong about Sweden. If it whispered perfect English in your ear right now, nobody would believe you. No, I mean, she does that all the time. She mainly speaks in tongues and Greek. Have any videotapes? My videos are not getting any likes. So, do you use any type of hooks whatsoever? No. Do you know what a hook is? Yes. Start using hooks. You have 3 seconds to hook people. 3. It could be simple shit like, hey, don't scroll. Stuff like that. Or you have one of those weird moving things. Use hooks, man. On top of that, use some fun, interesting facts. And better yet, do it interactive. Ask them to ask you questions. Make it prompted. What is your content, so? What is your honest opinion on grapefruit? That is definitely one of the fruits out there. Ray, I did not see your message, no. We'll be together by the end of the year. If you want to, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading from there. Is witching hour a real thing, or is that just something people say? No, it's a real thing. Absolutely. You can, like, Halloween is practically built around the witching hour, except it's the witching month, I would say. The witching hour is when the veil is the thinnest, when the sun goes down. How you doing today, my friend? Brando, I'm sick, man. I'm filled with anxiety. Peak performance. Hey, my dude, you're back. Time to get witching. Murder Squad, we've been here for 1 hour and 50 minutes. You're late. Fuck, I love Halloween, right? Got a big text that said, you're live. I fucking hope so. You said us anything? You can ask anything about witchcraft. If you want yourself a live reading, you can get yourself a live reading. As it said, witchcraft, ask anything. In the title, as you may have read, saying that you read the title. Damn, son, didn't have to call me out like that. Murder Squad, I'm just saying that you're freakishly lame. So, it's only showing an envelope next to a bell, and when I click it, it shows I have to tip to say, and that is really weird, though. Theo like paintings? Top of the morning, beautiful. But yeah, Ray, that is really fucking strange. And seeing my camera angles, people, you guys will have to live with me, you know, blowing my nose. Lol. What was one of the first things in witchcraft that you learned? Intuition. My grandma was very good at, well, my great-grandma was very good at forcing me to do empirical studies. So whatever happened, when I felt like stuff happened that I had a feeling was about to happen, I noted down literally everything. I noted down everything. What was my feelings? What were the external circumstances? What was the mom? What was my dad? My sisters? My brothers? My cousins? How's the weather? Was it raining? Was it snowing? Was it sunny? How was the economy? Like, literally everything. I noted it down. The moment I started pinpointing what my intuition truly was, at that point I knew that I could follow it at any given time. So for me and my intuition, is really strange in comparison to others' intuition. For example, when people feel like there's a pull or there's a push, and like, I need to choose that one is calling out to me, I have the absolute opposite. The moment I don't feel shit, when there's a void of pulls and emotions, when there's just a void, when it's just one of those vacuums that just suck you in, there's nothing there, that's when I know I need to follow it. Nike, shut your fuck. You see this? This is your fuck. Shut it. Pop my neck and it can't angry. You know, FKson, yeah, they have now stopped giving me one of my income panic mode. Why, Night Health? Claire, have an amazing day and have the day that you deserve, man. Love the new camera angle. Agree with the intuition. Thank you. It's not necessarily a new one. It's a temporary one. It's a whib. You know you're around my ex. Whib. Still on track for our episode tomorrow. Have you chosen your Thor story? I absolutely have. I need to reapply for it, but it takes 6 months for them to... Oh my god, Ninetales, that's shit. God damn. That is absolutely horrendous, Ninetales. Absolutely horrendous. No, Virgil. It's about the cat, the old lady, and the beer. It would have been funny with the dress one. Like when I talked to Brando as well, when we were talking about how we should make the next podcast, I was like, it would be so fucking funny if it was the frog one or if it was the dress up one. Ooh, Ray. Now I really need to know, man. Ray, try and find me on Snapchat, man. Lord.Cairnmark. You should find me somewhere in the Stockholm vicinity of Sweden. No, the fishing one is not popular. Nicke! Fucking Christ, man. Nicke! Yeah, sudden drop of 5k. That is not a nice one. No. No. That's shit. Absolute shit. What song is this? This always reminds me of Futurama. How we do it. This is how we do it? Really? I don't think this is how we do it. Okay, sure. I'm trying. Lols, hold on. Perfect. Raz and top of morning. Raz. Nika. What's up? Shut your fuck. No, that is not me. Lord.Cairnmark is me. Maybe Entersheim. Maybe. What does the dog's name mean? Nike is the goddess of victory. The absolutely psychotic little thing. Hermes is the god of messages and thieves. The bigger dog. Connor. Nice. Enter. Like enter, like an enter button. Shime. Like S-H-I-M-E. Entershime. Do so, and I'll screenshot that. That's fine. It's not the sorbet, but yesterday I tried a new fruit and ate it all. Without the skin, though. You should have gone with the skin. Will I meet my ex? Please. Helen, if you want to. I do offer spell work. If you want them to, come into your life. Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get your love spells there. Or attraction spells. Or manifestation. I offer a lot of spell work. Insane. There we go. Okay, it's at the very least screenshotted now. Nice. I'll see if I'll find you then. So yeah, how are people doing? Trying fruits again to choose what to plant in my fruit garden. Dragon fruit. Got to go, my friend. Brando, you have an amazing day and have the day that you deserve. Midnight for you? Damn, it's 7:30 here. Weird midnight. Breathing, man. Nika. Dragon fruit is so nice though. It's like a calmed down kiwi. Arkansas is, you just be like that. Arkansas. That is how you pronounce that. No one can argue me on this. It wouldn't be Kansas and Arkansas. It's Kansas and Arkansas. Ezoag, thank you for following, dude. But people, I'm not feeling too well, and I feel like this live has been blech at best. So how about we end it here? I go back to sleep. You guys have an amazing day, and I might play a little bit of games on my old user if I figure out how to do that on Discord. How about that? Sounds okay? Yeah, cool. YouTube, you have an amazing day and have the day that you deserve. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully at a better setup. I might even go back home for that specific live. So, yeah. We'll see. I need to do something about this because bills are a thing. Anyway, have an amazing day.